This will be my fourth mentor text video, and I will be talking about Lilly's Purple Plastic Purse, my personal favorite book ever. So this book is about Lilly. It's all about Lilly, and she loves school. She especially loves her teacher, and her teacher has inspired her to want to be a teacher herself. And she goes through school, and then one day she gets this purple plastic purse, and she is in love with it, and she just can't wait to share with the other students it. She wants to show and tell it all the time. And her teacher ends up taking it away because it just gets out of hand. And she gets very angry with him and decides to write a nasty letter. And he finds it, and he is not too happy. And then she apologizes and learns her lesson. And the whole story, the main lesson is to follow directions. Therefore, it would be a great read aloud to do at the very beginning of school to teach about directions. So that's what I would recommend doing for teachers, is to read aloud the story and talk about the classroom rules. So in this story, obviously in the title itself, it's alliteration. And so Kevin Hankins does a lot of alliteration with his stories, Purple Plastic Purse being one of them. And so you can discuss that and the different P sounds. And for writing, I have two writing lessons in mind. The first one being to write a friendly letter to Mr. Slinger. So have all your students talk about how to address Mr. Slinger and how to write a personal letter, using a heading, using footer, and so it would be a good lesson to teach that. And you would use the 5 parts, meaning the heading, the salutation, the body, the closing, and the signature. The 5 main parts of a friendly letter is what it's called. And then after, the students can share their letters and their feelings that they use in the letters that relate to the feeling that Lilly had in the story. So it'd be a great lesson to share with other students and to discuss. Then the second writing lesson would be to do a little show and tell, just like what Lilly wanted to do, and have their students choose a prized possession, so an item that they absolutely love and that they want to share with other classmates, and then they could bring it in. But before that, they have to write about it. So they would use describing words and adjectives, and you could talk about those, just like Lilly's is purple and plastic, of course. So talk about the adjectives that you could use to describe their prized possessions, and then you could do a little show and tell. So then they can read off their writing to the class, and then also show their prized possession. And I think that'd be fun for them to do. So, and you could even do that in the beginning of the school year. Do your lesson on the rules and following directions, and then do your writing lesson. It'd be great.